Spotlighting a local school of rock, but before we get into that, Jordan is out and about today, and she is live unstuffing the bus. Hey, Jordan, how are you, and where are you?
Hey, I'm out here at Andrew Jackson High School, home of the Tigers. You see all this happening. Well, I guess all the people have moved on right now, but you see all these boxes, these supplies behind me here. It is actually lining the gymnasium, and they are organizing because they already unstuffed the bus. And actually, I should say unstuffed the buses. 2 full buses. So, Keto Porter is here with me again of United Way of Northeast Florida, full service schools. Thank you so much for being here with us for unstuffing the bus.
Thank you for having us. As always, we are extremely proud and happy to be with First Coast News as a sponsor and providing great supplies to our schools and students.
So let's give everybody a little recap of Friday. And because we left after our live show, if you remember, we helped out a little bit, of course. But what did you see as the day continued?
Oh, I just saw some amazing folks coming out with such generosity to really support, again, our efforts here, really trying to reduce the cost to teachers and then allowing the teachers to identify those students truly in need throughout the year through these supplies. So they showed up and showed out as usual, and we were extremely proud to be a partner again with First Coast News in this effort.
Yes, thank you for that. So who do we have here today? Who are our volunteers?
So our volunteers, we have community volunteers as well as Deutsche Bank. So you see all of the folks in these blue shirts. They're from Deutsche Bank, so we'll have a few volunteers the first shift, and then we'll have another shift today, and then also a lot of volunteers tomorrow as well.
And I mean, were you a little bit surprised that we already had to bring in a second bus at lunchtime? I mean, it was completely full.
Completely full. It was really shocking. Post-COVID, we were expecting to try to fill up one bus, but we were blessed to be able to fill 2 buses. And again, just at noontime on Friday, we knew that we had to summons another bus because the bus was already getting full.
And I'm pretty sure that was earlier this year than last year when we called onto the second bus.
Oh, absolutely.
Cool?
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you all for coming out and supporting, of course. All right, so what's happening here today now that they've unstuffed the bus?
Yeah, so they're sorting all of the items in various areas so that we can actually count up all of the supplies, and then what we'll start to do is start lining them up amongst the 8 full-service school sites that will then go out and be able to deliver to about over 100 some odd schools on Wednesday.
Okay, so as you can see, Paul, my photographer is out here right now. Let's see what we've got. Okay, definitely seeing some cleaning supplies there. Why is this? Talk about why it's so important for the teachers to get these supplies.
Yeah, it's really important that the teachers get the supplies because, again, they can identify those students that are truly in need, and then we're also able to provide these supplies throughout the school year. So, not a lot of kids come to school prepared the first day, but throughout the school year they may not have those needed supplies, so those teachers can put these in their store closets, if you will, identify those kids that are in need throughout the school year so that they have those essential tools that's needed. Yes,
and again, he's showing all the different, I think you're looking at backpacks now, tons of composition notebooks, lots of paper, pencils, the crayon cooler. Have they dropped their stuff off yet?
They have. They are all over there ready to be stuffed in backpacks as well.
When you were a kid, what was your favorite thing about shopping for school supplies? What did you like to get? I always liked the notebooks.
I love the fancy notebooks. Love the big pencils, things of that nature. So yes, really, really excited about that as well as the backpacks.
Well, we're seeing a lot of that today. So thank you so much. I guess we got to get to work. So David, I'm going to toss it back to you in the studio. Thank you.
Came out and helped us get it done. We're going to be out there next year. But for right now, tucked away in Jacksonville's Avondale neighborhood, the Ronan School of Music has been conducting